Hello, friends. Welcome to the Easy English Podcast. I am your host, David. Today, we will talk about something very important. Many people say yes when they really want to say no. Why do they do this? Because they feel bad. They don't want to hurt others. But saying yes all the time can make you tired, sad, or stressed. In this podcast, I will help you learn how to say no in a polite way. Let's begin with a short story. Last week, my friend asked me, "David, can you check my presentation today?" I said, "Yes, sure." Then he said, "Can you also look at my resume?" I said, "Okay, I'll try." Then he asked again, "If you go near the dry cleaners, can you pick up my clothes?" I said, okay, I think I can do it. Later, I thought to myself, why did I say yes to everything? I am already very busy. The truth is, I find it hard to say no. I feel guilty when I say no. Maybe you feel the same way. Many people say yes because they don't want others to feel bad. They want to be kind, helpful, or friendly. But if you say yes every time, you will feel tired. You will lose your energy. You will have no time for yourself. Let me tell you another short story. Once, I told my niece's school that I would bake 60 cupcakes for a school event. But I also had a big project at work that week. I was so busy. I had no time to sleep. I stayed awake all night making cupcakes. I felt tired and unhappy. Why did I do it? Because I didn't want to say no. I didn't want people to be upset with me. But I learned something important. Saying yes when you want to say no is not good for you. It means you forget your own needs. You try to please others, but you hurt yourself. Many people are like this. They feel like saying no is rude or selfish, but it's not. It is okay to say no. It is good to say no when you need to rest or take care of yourself.
Part 2. Why saying yes to everything is not always good. One time, my friend asked me to help him move to a new apartment. That day, I had many meetings. I was very tired. I didn't sleep much the night before, but I still said yes. I helped him move boxes and furniture. My body was helping, but my mind was very tired. I felt like my energy was gone. Why did I say yes? Because I didn't want to be rude. I wanted to be a good friend. But deep inside, I knew I should have said no. Sometimes we think saying no is wrong. We think it will make people angry or sad. We feel like we must always be nice and helpful. But when we say yes too much, we forget about our own life. We lose sleep. We skip meals. We stop doing things that are important to us. We feel tired, and slowly we start to feel angry inside. This is called resentment. That means we are not happy because we always help others, but no one helps us. We feel used. We feel unhappy. We feel burnt out. That means we are very tired, emotionally and physically. There is a saying, "You don't have to burn yourself just to keep others warm." This means don't hurt yourself just to help others all the time. So next time someone asks you for help, ask yourself, if I say yes to this, what am I saying no to? Maybe you are saying no to your rest. Maybe you're saying no to your family time. Maybe you're saying no to your peace. If the answer makes you feel bad, maybe you need to say no. Saying no is not bad. It is not rude. Saying no is a skill. You can learn it. It helps you set boundaries. Boundaries are like simple rules that protect your time and your energy. They help you know what is okay and what is not okay for you.
Part 3. How to say no in a nice way without feeling bad. Now, let's talk about how to say no in a nice way. You don't need to shout or be rude. You can say no in a way that is kind and respectful. I remember one time at work, someone asked me to join a new project. It was a good project. I liked the people, but I was already very busy. I knew I could not do a good job. So I said this: "Thank you so much for asking me. I think your project is great, but I don't have enough time right now. I hope you understand." It was a little hard to say, but after I said it, I felt free. I felt happy. I knew I made the right choice. Here are some simple ways to say no. "I'm really sorry, but I can't help this time." "That sounds great, but I'm too busy right now." "I'd love to help, but I have other things I must do." "Maybe next time. I just can't do it today." "Thank you for asking me, but I have to say no." These sentences are soft. They are not rude. They are honest. People may feel a little sad, but they will respect you. And, most important, you will feel good inside. Saying no helps you take care of yourself. It helps you have more time to rest, to learn, to enjoy life. And when you take care of yourself, you can help others even better later. Sometimes, even when we say no, we still feel guilty. Guilt is that bad feeling you get when you think you did something wrong. You might ask yourself, did I make them angry? Do they think I'm a bad person? Was I too direct? But let me tell you something important. Just because you feel guilty does not mean you did something wrong. You can ask yourself this simple question: did I say no in a kind and respectful way? If the answer is yes, then don't worry. That guilt is just a feeling. It is not the truth. You didn't do anything bad. You just took care of yourself. And that is not selfish. That is smart. That is mature. That means you are growing as a person. Part 4. Saying no helps you live a better life. Let's now talk about something very special. When you say no to things that make you tired or stressed, you start to feel more peaceful. You start to feel better inside. The first few times I said no with confidence, I felt strange. It was new. I worried a little, but I also felt something very nice. Peace. I felt calm. I felt strong. Every time you say no to something that is not good for you, you say yes to something better. You say yes to rest. You say yes to your health. You say yes to your dreams. You say yes to your peace of mind. That is a big gift you give yourself. Also, when you learn to say no, people around you notice it. They may not say it, but they respect you. They see that you are clear and strong. They know you are not afraid to speak the truth. Some people think that saying no will push others away, but actually it helps build better relationships. Real friends will understand you. Good people will respect your limits, and your connections with others will become more honest and healthy. There is something I always remind myself. When you say no to others, you are saying yes to yourself. That is a powerful idea. It means you are taking care of your life. You are choosing what is important to you. You are not trying to make everyone happy all the time. You are choosing your own path, and that is a beautiful thing.